Hello, everyone. How are you? And welcome to tonight's Riman Opportunity Call. My name is Kristie Belliston. And if you would do me a favor, just so I can see that that chat is working and say hello in the chat, where are you tuning in from? All the things. And again, this is a sit back and listen type of a call. So as people are coming in, again, I just want to welcome you. If you have a guest that you've invited and maybe you don't see them here yet, this is a great
Respect. And
time
I don't feel like I was treated with respect and, connect.
to
You know what
reach
I
out to them and let them know that we are getting started here in just a little bit. So go ahead, get comfortable. Hello, Jerry and Jane from Malaysia. Amazing. Vancouver is here as well. Hello, Nellie. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hello. Got one more I missed. And again, Nellie, hello. Okay, so get comfortable, grab a notebook if you guys have one, and just take a breath. I'm just really glad that you guys chose here to be here tonight because I know you could be doing a million other things and you are here. So that means a lot to me and I'm really honored to be here with you this evening. For those of you guys that I haven't met yet, again, my name is Kristie Belliston. I'm a mom of seven. I'm a grandma of six. And I said yes to Riman because of the incredible products. I was a customer first, fell in love with the products, used the products for 6 months, and I thought, what am I doing? Gatekeeping these incredible products. And then I said yes to Riman May 1st, 2024. I am a director here with Riman, and again, just honored to be here with you. So, a quick way to connect the room again, if you're comfortable, let me just know if you're a guest on the call, just put guest, and so we can just say hello to you as well. And here's what I want you guys to know before we begin. This is not a pressure call, okay? This is not a sales pitch. And this definitely isn't about convincing you of anything. This is simply an information call, okay? So this is about information. This is understanding what Remont is, how this works, and why so many people around the world are leaning in right now. So, to help me guide you in the best way, again, I would love to know what originally caught your attention. Was it the products? That was me. Was it the business? Or maybe you're just curious. Just you're curious, maybe it's both. So if you wouldn't mind sharing that in the chat, that would be amazing. And that way I will know exactly how to frame this call and I can customize it to you as well. Okay. So again, thank you guys for showing up tonight and just giving your time here. Jerry says business. Okay, amazing. Awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we're gonna kick this off. So here we go. Here we go. You guys ready? I have a different presentation for you tonight. If you guys have been on before, so I've got something new to share. Really excited about it. Okay, here we go. All right, welcome everyone. Again, really glad that you guys are here. And I want to start with one word you're going to hear a lot tonight. Can anybody guess what that word is? I'm going to pull the chat back up because I love interacting with you guys. I love seeing your questions. So pop questions into anything that you need. And that word that you're going to be hearing a lot tonight is timing because nothing we're talking about works without it. Products can be great, companies can be solid, but when the timing is right? It's like that perfect storm when the planets align, everything moves faster and everything is easier. And that is the seat that you're sitting in right now. Okay. So you're here because something caught your attention. Like Jerry shared, the business caught his attention, right? Maybe it was the products, maybe it was global expansion, or maybe you just felt that quiet nudge of, I should at least take a look, right? So tonight isn't about convincing you again of anything. It's about showing you why right now matters and letting you decide what that means for you. Okay. So let's talk about why this moment, why timing, and why this is different. And I'm going to start by kicking it off with why K beauty. So let's talk a little bit about where the world's beauty trends actually begin. And this is where they begin when Vogue Business, not a skincare blog, not an influencer, but Vogue calls South Korea the most advanced beauty industry in the world, you pay attention. Okay. K beauty isn't just trending, it is leading. It is leading. South Korea is 10 to 15 years ahead of us here in the Western markets. And they are not only ahead in beauty, they're ahead in innovation, science, and results. They don't wait for trends, they create them, and the rest of the world follows along, right? So North America is just now waking up to it. It's still so new here. I didn't even know what K-beauty was when I was introduced to it in 2023. So that's when I was introduced to these products again, used them for 6 months and then decided to launch. But I had no idea what K-beauty was and why I should even care. So again, you guys, it's so new here. This region is only beginning to see what Asia has known for decades. And that's cleaner formulations, smarter technology, faster results, and skincare that feels like self-care, not a routine. Okay. We know that the beauty customer wants better. People are smarter nowadays, and K Beauty has already built it. So, why does this matter for you? Because when you align with the most advanced beauty market in the world and you bring it to a country where it's still new, still rare, still untapped, you don't just share a product, you open a whole category. And you get to have that. You have that in your hands. You have what people are looking for. And Riman sits at the top of that market. So pretty cool thing, you guys, when you have what people are looking for, but you have the number one K beauty brand in the world. And when Vogue says Korea is the most advanced, Rimmon is the proof. So let's talk a little bit more about that. K beauty, you guys, is not a trend. This is a takeover, and it's happening right now. It's a $91 billion industry, and it's on its way to become 187 billion. This is not growth, that's momentum. So the world is shifting to what actually works. People are tired of overpriced skincare with no results. And K Beauty delivers, and they delivers in innovations, science, and visible change fast. And North America, again, is just getting started. This market, you guys, is wide open. You are early, and early is where the opportunity lives. So when an industry doubles, the people who share it win too. Okay, so you're not riding a small wave here. You're positioning yourself in front of a global movement that's accelerating every single year. So interest isn't slowing down, it's exploding. A 350% increase in Google searches tells you one thing. People are actively seeking K beauty. They're not stumbling upon it. They're looking for it. More than half of women are already curious. 56% of American women are looking at K beauty. This is not a niche anymore, you guys. This is a mainstream demand. The next generation is already obsessed. 46% of Gen Z is using K beauty right now. So if you want long-term growth, follow the generation that drives trends. Okay. The results, they speak for themselves. 80% of women who try K beauty report high satisfaction. Why? Because it works visibly. And that's what we want to see, right? We are a society of instant impact. We want to see results quickly, and these products deliver that. So the numbers aren't random, they're a sign of a global shift. And this is what's happening right now in North America. And again, you get to be the first. And this is why timing could not be better. So, K beauty isn't a trend. Again, it's an industry leader. We've already kind of talked a little bit about that. But again, just the importance, Korean skincare, you guys, is now outperforming the biggest names in the world. And so now let's talk about who really is our competition. And it's luxury brands like Chanel, Lancome, and Dior. When an entire country's beauty industry is beating luxury houses, you guys, you pay attention, right? The results have made this a global obsession. So consumers, they don't want fluffy promises anymore. They want science, they want performance, and they want a visible transformation. That's exactly what K Beauty is built on. Okay. So I can go on and on about this, but again, K Beauty, you guys, it's really setting the global standard, and Rimmon sits at the top of that movement. This is the moment to lock in before everyone else figures it out. And again, that's why timing matters. So let's talk a little now about innovation. So I don't know if some of you guys probably had the opportunity to see some of our new marketing materials, and I would say nothing compares. Nothing compares. So Rimmon isn't following the beauty industry. We are leading it. Most brands wait for trends to trickle down. Rimmon is basically the place where those trends are born. Everything is built on patented science that no one else has. And so we are partnering with the best minds in Asia, the top formulators in the world, and why most brands are outsourcing and hoping for the best. Rimmon develops this innovation at the source, the birthplace of advanced skincare. So innovation here is not a buzzword, it's the entire business model. And so again, we're not putting new labels on old formulas. We don't use white labeling. We are inventing solutions that did not exist before. leading the way in the K-beauty movement. And this is why Riman products can't be duplicated and they will never be duplicated. So when you combine, you guys, a patent science, we have 14 patents, 50 beauty awards. When you combine all of that with a company that's obsessed with pushing beauty forward, you get products people try once and they never stop talking about them again. So let's talk a little bit about the beginning, credibility, right? Because credibility I know is important too, because timing is great, but you still want to know, who are you partnering with? Well, let's walk you through some of the stats here. Riman launched in 2018 and did what most companies take decades to do. We crossed the 2.5 billion plus in revenue and became the number one rated K-beauty brand and sold 40 million bottles in Korea alone. We've barely started global expansion and it's already exploding in North America. That's us, right? North America. That's Canada, US, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, United Kingdom, Japan. So you're stepping into a global brand that's already winning everywhere it goes. And someone is going to build this market and it might as well be you. It might as well be you. So we have Riman isn't a one product company. We're a full luxury ecosystem here. So we offer premium skincare, personal care, and wellness. And all of this is formulated with patented science and vertically integrated control. And I'm going to really walk you through this video. There's no sound on this, so I'm going to kind of speak over it. But this is the type of marketing materials and the production that we do here for you. What you're seeing here is what no other beauty company shows you, and that's our science. Most brands market a story. Riman actually shows you the process behind the results. The story that we have here is like nothing else that's out there. Everything begins with our raw ingredients, grown, harvested, purified, and tested inside our own ecosystem. We don't buy ingredients from mass suppliers. We grow them ourselves. We own our own plant. We've created our own plant. And this is our giant bee pool that you're looking at right now. We filter all of this using Jeju lava water. And this is all the water that's in our products. It's come from this beautiful 400,000-year-old volcano filled with minerals. And this is vertical integration at its finest. The lab is where Korea's top formulators build patented complexes that you can't find anywhere else. Our products aren't inspired by K-beauty, they are K-beauty. And so again, we are the elite level that leads the world. Every formula goes through microfluidization to create these little nanoliposomes for deeper absorption. And this is why Riman feels different than other skincare brands. And it's why people see visible changes in days, not months. So this level of control from seed to science to bottle is what makes Riman impossible to duplicate. Most brands, they outsource. We own the farm, we own the water source, we own the labs, we own the patents, and we own the technology as well. And this is why our results stand out and why K-beauty consumers in Asia made us the number one K-beauty brand. So as you can see here, Riman gives you luxury level skincare backed by real science. This is not hype. And this is exactly why this opportunity is so rare and it's early right now in North America. So let's talk about what truly makes us different. And these are our core innovations behind Riman. And you saw them in the video as well. Number one, the giant bee pool. This is our hero ingredient. This is our exclusive patented botanical plant grown on our own Riman farm on Jeju Island. And it has 7 times more the strength of the standard centella, which means stronger, calming, brightening, and anti-aging benefits. So again, the benefits go on and on there. And then we have our Jeju Lava Energy Water, which is again 400,000 years in the making. This water is filtered through Jeju's volcanic rock, and it's been filtered for hundreds of thousands of years, and it becomes enriched with these minerals. It's one of the purest, most nutrient-dense waters in skincare, and we have them in all of our products. And then we have our nanoliposomal technology, which makes our products actually absorb deep into the skin. This is where Riman becomes truly different. We use patented microfluidizers that break ingredients down into these little nanoliposomes, tiny, tiny little delivery capsules that help your skin absorb every single ingredient. And so, again, this is why we can honestly say that we are aging backwards and our skin is healing from deep within. And I'm going to show you some incredible before and afters here in just a little bit. And so this right here, this is our Incelderm line. Incelderm is our luxury skincare line. This is the one that put us on the map. We are premium, clean, and suitable for every skin type and every age. That says something. These formulas are, again, they're clean, they're gentle, and they're effective. And they're great for men, they're great for women. This is truly not a one size fits all. When you have a product that works, it works for everyone. And then, of course, we have a cosmeceutical performance. I've never heard the word cosmeceutical before now, but basically, what it means is that Incelderm works on a deeper level than traditional skincare. It doesn't just sit on the surface, it restores moisture, it strengthens the skin barrier. We're all about barrier repair here, and it improves overall skin condition as well. I can go on this one. Again, the basically a one-liner for this would be just be Incelderm is a luxury Korean skincare powered by patented science and exclusive ingredients. And that's why people see results that they've never seen before. All right, here's mine. That was me before Riman. These products were introduced to me by a good friend, just like they were probably introduced to you. And I had nothing to lose but great skin. So I decided to give it a try. Super skeptical. I had tried everything. I had spent so much money on skincare. And this was after 5 months of use. You can see why I decided not to gatekeep this anymore. So this is me. And again, like many women, I reinvented myself more times than I can count. I spent over 30 years in the fitness industry, 18 years in corporate America, and 20 years working in television. And what I found is that I was looking for something that was going to give me the freedom that I really, really wanted. I was working nonstop. I was trading hours for dollars, giving everything to everyone. And I just felt capped and tired all the time. And so this was introduced to me by a friend that saw that I was tired, I was exhausted, and I was looking for something else. And it didn't, it not only did I get to change my face, but I got to change my finances too. And I'm just telling you guys that anybody can do this. You don't have to have industry experience. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your age. You can start right now today, and you can start by truly creating the life that you've always wanted, and you can have it, and you can have it here, which is which is something that I really didn't even think existed. I didn't know that this industry existed. So if you're sitting here tonight and you're wondering if it's too late again to start over, you're looking at living proof that it is not. So let's check out some more before and afters, because these are just, they're so good. And these are the types of pictures, you guys, that we see, that we get from our customers, that we get from people that we're sharing this with daily, talking about things like, what is this voodoo magic? This is after 24 hours, by the way. These are the types of text messages that we get. When you have the opportunity to make an impact in someone's confidence, that changes their lives. And that is what we get to do here, is not only are we changing people's skin, but we can also help them financially as well. And so it's a win-win throughout, especially when you have products like this that actually work with the story like we have, with the timing that is now. And we're not just skincare. We are also hair care, and we are body care as well. This entire line right here is built around Desert Cola, the hair care system. It's literally called the miracle of the desert. It's sustainably harvested, it's natural vegan ingredients, it detoxes the scalp by removing oil and buildup. But what I want you to see is I want you to see the befores and afters, because I feel like you guys can read all the science right here from this slide, but seeing it to me is believing it. And it's not just about hair growth or the health of your hair. It's also about scalp issues as well. And as you can see how this addresses them, and it addresses them so quickly. So there's all of your hair, but take a look at the upper right. That's an arm, April 19th to June 15th. That's only what, 2, 3 months, right? I want you to see the difference in the structure of the skin. Our body care line is just as good. It has hydrolonic 3 in it, hydrocollagen 3 in it, which is hyaluronic acid and collagen, and that's going to boost and help the structure of your skin. For me, I grew up in the 80s. And what did we do? Who grew up in the 80s with me, by the way? Say me in the chat. We baked in the sun. We laid on tinfoil. We put baby oil all over our body and we burned. And we didn't know any better. And those are the types of things that we did. And so, right, Christine, you understand. And so I'm paying for it now. I can see my skin structure changing. I can see the crepiness of my skin. And I'm telling you, I do not go one single day without using our body care because the difference it's made in my skin, when you can see it, that's the motivation to want to continue using it, right? Okay, let's talk a little bit about the marketing because as I was speaking, our marketing is like nothing that I've ever seen in this industry. So we're going to shift gears just a little bit here. Here's the truth. The way a brand presents itself determines who pays attention, right? And Riman didn't choose average, we chose iconic. Our marketing aligns with luxury, right? And so not gimmicky, but refined and elevated and unforgettable. You know these brands instantly, right? Because great marketing shapes what we trust, what we buy, and what we believe about the quality. People don't purchase the products first, they purchase the feeling that that brand gives them. So Remon's marketing sits in the same arena. Okay. We're aspirational, we're clean, we're modern, right? The kind of branding that stops the scroll and creates desire before you even touch the products. And so again, we're just in the beginning stages and we're already, people are paying attention to what we're doing. And this is where it gets really exciting. Remon's global brand identity was created by Pentagram, and this is the world's #1 independent design agency. These are the same people trusted by Tiffany & Co., Valentino, Lululemon, Nike, Starbucks, Saks, and Saturday Night Live. So when a young company partners with this level of an agency, it's a signal. Remon isn't building a moment. We are building a luxury legacy. And your customers don't just feel like they're buying skincare, they feel like they're buying into a global premium brand, and it's because they are. And so this is again a video without sound, but what you're seeing here is one of the partnerships that truly sets Riman apart. So we've partnered with Frederic Burton, who is not just a fragrance designer, he's one of the most respected creative minds in European luxury beauty. He's worked behind the scenes with some of the most iconic high-end brands. Sephora, I can go on and on. The luxury counters every woman knows, basically. And he chose to collaborate with us because of our purity standards, our innovation, and our vision. And so, again, this is the kind of partnership, you guys, that simply you don't see in a young company like us, unless the products, the science, and the future are undeniable. So let's talk now a little bit about the rewards. So you guys have heard about timing. You've learned about our incredible products, marketing, and really what sets us apart from everyone else. Now let's talk a little bit about how we reward you because yes, we're here for impact, right? But we're also here with bills and goals and standards. And for me, this was the one thing that I didn't truly believe that you could do here, which was create an income without a ceiling. You get to choose here. How much do you want to make? And with our simple system that we already have in place, which I'm going to walk you through here in just a minute, you just plug and play and you get to create whatever it is that you want here. And you don't get to do that anywhere else. Okay. So what I want you to notice as we go through this is how clean the model is. There's no tricks here. There's no games. There's no wait 5 years and hope, right? Remon's going to reward you doing what you're already doing. How many of you have ever shared anything with anyone that has maybe asked you, where did you get your lipstick? I love your hat. Where did you get your hat? Oh my gosh, those shoes. Where did you get those shoes? Right? How many of you have ever shared your favorite Netflix series or recipe or workout program or whatever it might be? Put me in the chat. And if that's you, you're already doing this. The only difference is you haven't been getting compensated for it. Okay. So here's the key. I'm going to walk you guys through just a few things before we dive into the compensation plan, and we're just going to hit on that. But events, I want to start here just because this is the one thing that I want you to understand early is that you're not building this alone. Okay, you're not alone here. You're not building this small. Riman hosts incredible events, and we host them in every market. So, which is you just plug in, right? And so for me, when you have something like this, that's leverage. That's leverage that you get to utilize. And events like this, they allow you to borrow belief, vision, and momentum. I remember my very, very, very first event. And I was sitting there and I was listening to all of these incredible stories of how this industry has completely helped shape and change people's lives. And that was my first time that I believed bigger, right? Bigger than I ever thought that I could ever believe. And so that's the importance of getting here into these events. And I'm going to walk you guys through some of the ones that we have coming. And again, the events, you guys, there's an identity shift that happens when you attend events like this. And we've got one coming up next month. So we have Long Beach. And again, you guys, I've seen this play out for years in the industry and it never changes. The people who attend these events, they stay longer, they earn more, and they lead better, and not because they're more talented, but because they're more connected. Events, they remove doubt, right? They replace can I with of course I can, right? And so again, this one's coming up. What I want you to do with this is just take a picture of this or a screenshot. There's this one's better because it's got your hotel and it has your convention, but we've got tickets still available. And this again, this is what's going to move everything from your head to your heart. There's a different type of energy when you're in the room, when you're around the people, then you cannot get on a Zoom call. So here, everything is centralized. Remon makes it really, really easy. You're not chasing locations or logistics here. You're just focused on learning, connecting, and building relationships. So check again. I think Christine, when they changed the price, the tickets looked like they were just like gone for a minute, but check again because my understanding is that we still have tickets available. Okay. All right. Remon Retreats. So this is also coming up this year in June. And so let's go to Costa Rica together. I love incentive trips like this. Incentive trips aren't giveaways, they're earned experiences, and they reward consistency, leadership, and of course, long-term thinking. What I love about these is that they create bonds that you just simply cannot manufacture on a Zoom. These trips aren't really just about the destination, they're about who you become on the way there, and also just the friendships and just the relationships that you get to create on these. And there's still time. There's still time. And so this is our next incentive trip. We have a lot of other ones coming up. I don't want to give everything away, but let's focus on this one right now because we have Dubai, Bahamas. I mean, there's so many coming. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the compensation plan. I'm just going to barely hit on this. If you guys want an in-depth, detailed compensation plan, we have that for you. And so just say the word and we can make sure that we get that to you. But every business starts with retail. So we're going to start there, okay? And Remon pays immediately on that. As a planner, you're going to start at 10%. But what I want you to see is how quickly that grows without starting over. And I want you to listen to without starting over. That's a big word, okay? When you hit manager or senior manager, your percentage locks in for life. These are lifetime ranks. You do not lose them. You don't have to requalify every single month. You build it once and it sticks, it stays. Also, things that were really important to me personally was your volume rolls over. You get to use 3 months of rolling volume for those first three ranks. No subscriptions here, no monthly fees. This isn't pressure. This is permission to build at your own pace. And again, these are all of the things that were really, really the things that I was looking for. And this checked all of the boxes. And so let's talk a little bit about also our leadership match bonuses. We have a lot of different ways that you get paid here, a lot of different bonuses. And this is one of the most generous parts of the plan. And that's our leadership match, which means when your leaders win, you win with them. That's basically what this means. You're not capped. You're not competing here, you're collaborating. And so if you noticed how you grow through the generations, this rewards mentorship. So if you like helping people, I love helping people. And if you like to help people succeed and you want to see people also being rewarded for it, this model makes so much sense for you. So this is definitely a model that is all about us sharing the amazing products, of course, but also helping people win as well. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about ownership. This right here is one of the biggest reasons I have absolute conviction of what we're doing here. So we're going to start here. This is, you guys, we talked a little bit about vertical integration, and I really want you to see this. This isn't outsourced. This isn't white labeled. This is ownership from seed to science. So what do we control here? We control the land, we control the labs, we control the water, we control the formulation. Most companies, they talk about quality, but Riman built it. We built it. And when you know where something comes from, you don't have to hype it. You just tell the story. You just tell the truth, right? And that's how crazy amazing our story is that we don't have to inflate anything here. We just tell the story. Okay. This is where belief really gets anchored. I had the opportunity to actually go visit this for the first time back in October, and my mind was completely blown. This is Riman's own farm, and it's one of the most protected islands in the world. This is this we control the soil. We have clean, everything's grown in clean soil, clean water, controlled environment. And I don't know about you, but that matters, right? That matters to me. I think it matters to you too, because you don't have to explain ingredients, you just explain the standards, right? So when people ask you, well, why Riman? Again, you don't have to convince, you just educate. So let's talk a little bit about what we're doing here, okay? Because the K-beauty movement isn't coming, it is here. And this is why Riman is expanding so aggressively. The reason why is because we know that everyone soon is going to know about K-beauty. So the goal is really, really simple here. Be positioned first in every market before the rest of the world catches up. So we're watching the shift happen in real time. And in Q4 alone, Ulta Beauty, you guys, they reported a 40% increase in K beauty sales. Again, this is not a trend. This is consumer behavior changing. And Riman isn't, we're not going to be, we will be first in every single country. And so we're positioning ourselves ahead of it. All right. So that's basically all of the things that you need to know to see if this is a good fit for you. And I want to now talk to you a little bit about the simple system that we have into place. And what is that? This call is a system. When someone says, oh my gosh, your skin looks amazing, what are you doing? You invite them to a call like this, right? And they can learn a little bit more about the products. And if the business opportunity is great for them, great. But we have more for you. All new planners, we're going to make sure that we set you up for success. You are not going to be left alone figuring this out on your own. And I know that for me, this was a really, really big deal, especially being new in the industry. So we have orientation every single Tuesday. What is that? It's going to walk you through your business, walk you through your back office. It's going to set you up with your senior manager game plan so we can unlock 40% commission for you for life right out of the gate. And so you get to hear from people that have had already success here. You get to hear their stories, but they're going to pour into you and they're going to make sure that you're set up. We are launching into other countries. And so we want to make sure that we've got opportunity overviews that are specific in countries that maybe you're at right now. This one right here on Wednesday is specific for our K-beauty. Sorry, K-beauty. UK, our UK audience, and you can plug into this one every single Wednesday. Also on Wednesday, we have an incredible training by the amazing national director, Tim Herr. And what I love about these trainings, you guys, is that normally people would pay tens and thousands of dollars for this type of training from this man who has been in the industry for over 30 years now. We get it for free. We get so much mentorship and so much for free here. Your mind is going to be blown. And then, of course, Thursday is another opportunity call just like this that you can plug people in. And then we have an amazing training on Fridays. Friday is our team call. We're going to do a special training with the amazing Karen Kang and, again, Timothy Herr as well. And so those are ones that you just do not want to miss. So you didn't end up here by accident. something you heard today matched what you already knew was possible. You just hadn't seen it structured this way before. So, you guys, this isn't about convincing. This is about you already deciding that you want better products, you want better leverage, and you want a business that actually makes sense in today's world, right? So from here forward, you're not building alone. Again, you can see all of the support that you have here. You're stepping into a global community with proven systems, a standard that you no longer have to explain to anyone. And so I just want to welcome you guys, not to just a company, but to alignment, to timing, to belief. And so welcome to the Riman family. And again, so excited that you guys took the time out to be here this evening with me. But I just want you to know where you're sitting right now. And again, welcome. And I can't wait to meet you. I hope to see you in Long Beach and get to give you a big old hug. And so, Christine, where can I get the breakdown of how to use the products in my services? I'm a permanent makeup artist and I want to prescribe for all of my aftercare. Okay, Christine, I actually have two calls for you this week where you can plug into that is specific to you and your industry. So let's connect on Facebook. I'm going to quickly just take a picture of your name and then I'm going to send you all the things. You're going to be so blown away by this. And so that way, there we go, got you. Okay. All right. Okay. Those are great questions. Those are the questions that we want. So, again, you guys are going to have full support here. Anything that you need, you reach out to anyone and anyone will help you. It does not matter what team you're on. We are all one here. We're all building one thing together. We all have the same goal in mind, which is to have beautiful, gorgeous, glowing glass skin and to make money while we do it, while we look good. Okay. All right, you guys, have a good one. Have a blessed night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.